have a question. One is like I think you speak a lot about abundance, and I know you mentioned gratitude is connected to abundance. So my question is, how does our belief system attract external reality? Because I think you also mentioned we should have an abundance mindset to attract abundance, right? So like how does that affect?
Okay, then let's talk about abundance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So abundance is always existing. The nature has abundance. Every situation has abundance. Happiness, when happiness is taking place, it is in abundance. Sorrow in abundance. Everything is in abundance. But you know what? Our imagine we are going and visiting the Atlantic Ocean. We go to the shore. You can only take so much water based on what you have brought, what container you have brought. Like that, in every situation, how much you are able to experience is based on our mindset or our limitation. This is the point about abundance. But abundance is something where, compare your life with a water well. When water is taken from the well and people use it, more water enters automatically. A lot of water comes in, fresh water comes in, and it becomes recycled. So abundance is a lifestyle. You see, the more you share, the more you get. The more you love, the more love you get. More you express kindness, you get kindness from the world. So, which water you are drawing, or what aspect you are involving and sharing, that increases. We can't have all the abundance of the earth because we don't have that kind of capacity. But if you look at some people, take any of the richest people of the world, or according to us, the successful people, they have believed in what they did. And second thing, they dared. You see, abundance is a material where if you dare and you believe, it works. Most of the times, like one person was telling me, this happened last week. I know this person, very brilliant professional, and I always tell him he has 3, 4, 5 houses. See, this is often the case with all the middle income group. When they start getting some money, they invest on property a lot, and they are never happy. So 3, 4, 5 houses. So now he's based in America. So he called me. He said, Mohanji, whatever you predicted has happened. A lot of money are coming. I'm wondering how I'm eligible for it. I said, you are not eligible. Why you are not eligible? Because your mindset is still that of a poor man. Even though money has come because of your various reasons, maybe your grace factor or your lineage factor, or maybe you deserved it because of your skill. But in your mind, you are still a poor man because your thought process is poverty. You cannot share easily. You're actually creating more and more concrete structures, thinking that this is going to give you satisfaction. I said, your first house, when you bought your first house, you must have got some satisfaction. What about second, third, and fourth? Only ego. You stopped having that feeling of abundance and happiness. It's just ego. My other colleague has only 3 houses. I have 4 houses. Now, what do you gain out of these 4 houses apart from some rent? Nothing. So we get stuck with these kind of things, and then we stop the abundance, the flow of abundance. Even sometimes there are people from royal families and very rich people, but very poor at heart. Even though they have all the abundance around, they will not experience anything. They will live in fear of losing them. So it's a mindset. It's a thought process. It's a way of life. So when you can share, and you love, you are kind, you are compassionate, and you actually start living abundance. Abundance comes to you in its own way. You understood, Anirudh?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this is something which you have to cultivate, make it a lifestyle.
Yep.
Mm.
Thank you.
If you resonate with what Mohanji is saying, if you are seeking clarity, guidance, or deeper connection, Mohanji goes live every Sunday for a transformational 2-hour Q&A session. He personally answers your questions. For more info and to register, scan the QR code on the screen.